Hi, I'm Gabrielle Zevin, and I'm delighted to be at the Diane and Barry Weiland Jewish Book Festival. Okay, let me think about that. You know, I was raised in South Florida, so I've never actually written a book set in South Florida before, and so sometimes the way I connect to material is to figure out where I'm like somebody. And so when I knew I was going to write a book about, that was inspired in part by Monica Lewinsky's story, I wanted to draw upon things that I felt were similar between me and her. And one of those things were the way we were both raised. She has a Jewish background and she was raised in Beverly Hills. I was raised in Boca Raton, and so it was a natural to me to want to draw on the sights and sounds of my childhood for this book. Yeah, one time I was doing a panel and somebody asked me about the difference between writing for YA and adult. And I remember that somebody on the panel said that the difference was that no matter how bleak a story was, if you were writing it for young adults, you had to give them hope in the end. And then I thought about that and we all applauded at the time. And now that I've been writing for adults for a long time, I think adults rather like hope too. So I'm not sure that hope is something that's unique to young adults. So for me, I don't like one or the other better. It's rare for me to have a story for young adults. I actually haven't written for young adults for a while now. And that's because you need to have a particular story that is about a teenage character where it makes sense to kind of have that experience through teenage eyes. And so for me, that doesn't happen as often as it does because I find that I want to write about a wide range in age of people. At the moment, I'm not necessarily writing another book, but if I were writing another book, I probably wouldn't tell you about it because I found that once you start talking about a book, it's hard to then go back to being sort of, you know, interior and quiet about writing a book. So now I keep my books a secret as long as possible. Probably too long in terms of from my publisher's point of view.